at 5, thank you now. At 6 million now, not 6 million bid. At 6 million now, 6 million. A lot of thinking happening here. At 6 million, make it 6.5. At 6 million bid, here we go, what do we do, one more for you. At 6 million, in all in and done. At 6 million, here we go, what do we do, here comes the hammer, then I sell, all in, all done, and going for 6 million. Number 60, 6 million buys. All right, next lot in, please. Lot number 6 out, lot number 8 in.
We'll get used to it now. We're going to block it up.
Lot number 8. 2 U's. We're waiting for the other U and the Ram. Ladies and gentlemen, offered here by Super Game Dealers. The Kalahari Red Starter Pack. A wonderful tough type here, folks. They're all in the ring. Here we go. What do we say? All right, lot number 8. 4 times Kalahari Red Starter Pack. 1 ram, 3 females. All right, here we go. What do we say here? 3 million to go. Started it off. That's the lucky number. Are you waving or bidding? What are you doing? Are you saying hello? At 3 million, and what do we do? Here we go. Thank you now. 3 million bid. At 3,250. At 3,250 up top. Make it 3.5. 3.5. Thank you. At 3.5. What about 750? Thank you. Now delivered now 750. Now 4. At 4.5. At 4.5. 5 million now. At 5 million bid here up front. At 5 million here. 5.5. 5 million. 5 delivered now 5 million. 5 delivered now 5. Now 6 million bid. At 6 million now. Make it 6.5. At 6 million now delivered now 6 million bid. Now 6 million bid. Make it 6.5. At 6 million bid. What do we do? We're gonna bid. I'm gonna bid. Who's gonna bid now? Bid now 6.5. At 6 million bid, make it 6.5, all in and done. At 6 million shillings, all in, all done, and going in the corner at the front that looks like buyer number 43. Sold, buyer number 43, 6 million. Lot number 9 coming in next. Lot number 7 coming in next. All right, folks, same story here. We got 3 ewes, 1 male. These are Gala goats, Somali goats. Lot number 7 in the ring, and what do we say here? What about 1 million? 1 million to go. What do we do? We're going to bid 1 million. What about 800,000 shillings? At 800, what about at 800? Who to give me 800? All of them. All of them. 800, what do we do? 700 to go. What do we do? Come on, come on. What do we do? Anyone for 700,000 shillings. At 700, what do we do? We're going to bid. I'm going to bid. Who's going to bid me now? Bid me 700,000. Taking it now. Bid up 7 bid. I bid 7 up top. 750. 800 now. At 800, 850 up top. 9. Thank you. At 1 million now. Bid 1 million bid. I bid 1 million. Make it 1 1. At 1 million now. Bid 1 1 1 1 bid up top. What do we do? 1 1. At 1 million 1 1 2. 1 million 2. Here we go. At 1 million 2. Who to be 3? At 1 million 2. 1 3 1 3. Make it 4. At 1 million 4. Thank you. At 1 5 1 5 1 6. They're all waking up now. Welcome. At 1 6. Here we go. At 1.6 million. Here we go. 1.6 million. At 1.6 million. And is there anyone else? At 1.6 million. All in. All done and going. For 1.6 million, sold by number 10. All right, lot next number 7 out. Lot number 9 up next. Sorry, lot number. Lot number 9 up next. Let's try and keep them in order, boys. Right, this is exciting. Meat Masters from Super Game Dealers. Up next. This is lot number 9, ladies and gentlemen, the Meat Stockmaster Starter Pack. 1 male, 3 females. Beautifully put together and presented for you here, all the way from Namibia. All right, the ram and the 3 females. What do we do to take it away? Wave it a bit here. 4 or 5 million, I would have thought, surely, but come on, what do we do? 3 million to go. At 3 million, what about 3? Who to be 3? They get an out of it, now 2, 50, now to it, 5. At 3, 5, 3, 7, 50, what about 4 million now? At 4 million bid, but now what about 4, 5? At 4 million bid, I'm bid 4 million now, 4 million bid, what to be 4, 5? At 4 million out of it, now 4 million bid, but now 4 million out of it, now 4 million. At 4 million, what do we do? Take you now to the 4, 5, bid me 5. I promise you they're worth it. At 4.55 million now. At 5 million bid, but now 5 million now to the 5 million bid. At 5 million now, what do we do? 5 million for all of them. At 5 million bid, that'd be 5, 5. At 5 million 5, here we go. What do we do? I'm popping up all over the place. At 5 million 5, 5 million 5, what do we do? At 5 million bid, 5, 5, thank you, make it 6. At 5 million 5, 5 million 5, 5, 6 million bid. At 6 million now, bid me one more, don't turn your back on me. Come on, we're having a bit of fun, I promise you they're worth it. At 6 million now, here we go, give me one more, put your hand up and say I believe. At 6 million now, but not 6 million bid, but not 6 million now, but not 6 million bid. Here we go, what do we do? At 6 million, bid me 6, 5. At 6 million this side, left-handed, don't focus on, look at me and tell me you don't want them. At 6 million now, what do we do? Here we're going to bid, what do we do? Here, 6 million, all in and done. At 6 million and I sell left-handed, here we go, all in, all done, and going for 6 million. Sold 6 million buys.
Jamani, habari za mchana tena.
Buy number 6.
Kwa heshima kubwa kabisa
46.
pia tutatembelewa na Mheshimiwa Rais Mstaafu Mzee Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete ambaye yupo anaangalia ng'ombe saizi na atakuja naye kushiriki. Kwa hiyo jambo letu limeongezeka umuhimu tena. Naomba akija tutatulia kwa kidogo tumruhusu afike, lakini kwa sasa hivi tunaendelea bado. Nikasani wajulishe tu kama kuna njia tumebana hapo karibu na ile hema, tusogee kidogo, kwa sababu atakuja kukaa hapa pembeni kulia kwangu.
The Honourable former President, sir, very, very big welcome to you. Thank you for being here. We welcome you with open arms. All right, folks, next up, lot number 10. Here we go. Let's keep this momentum moving. All right, 4 Van Roy starter pack. Thank you, lot number 10 in the ring. And what do we say? 1 male, 3 females. You know the rules. Is the male in? All right, here we go. He's coming. Don't worry about him. He's on his way. All right, here we go. What about 3 million to go? What do we do? Now, what about 3 million? Bid me 3. Now, what about 3? At 3 million, who wants to bid me 3? What about 3? Now, what about 2.8 million? Surely, come on. I promise you they're worth it. All right, here we go. All the way from Super Game Dealers in Namibia. Thank you now. 3 million bid. At 3 million now. Not 3 million now. Not 3 million bid. Not 3 million now. What do we do? Here we go. 3 million. At 3 million now. Bid me 3, 250. At 3 million, 3, 250 now. At 3, 250 bid me 3, 5, 3 million, 250 now. Not 3 million, 250 bid. Not 3 million, 250. Make it 3, 5. At 3 million, 250 bid. Not 3, 5. 3 million, 250. At 3 million, 250. Here we go. What do we do? 3, 5. New blood. Thank you so welcome. 750. At 3, 750 up top. At 3 million, 750. What do we do? 4 million now. At 4 million bid. I'm bid 4 million now. Not 4 million bid. Here we go. 4 million. Make it 4, 5. At 4 million now. 4 million bid me 4, 5. At 4 million bid. 4 million now. 4 million now. 4. I love the way you smile. Too much. He's saying 4, 5. Too late. He's here. At 4 million 5. I'm at 4 million 5. 4 million 5. 4 million 5. 5 million now. 5 million bid. I'm at 5 million now. 5 million bid. Bid me 5, 5. Come on, give me one more. Thank you. At 5, 5. I love the way you do business. At 5 million 5. 5 million 5. 5 million 5. Here we go. 5 million 5. Make it 6. At 5 million 5. 5. No regrets. At 5 million 5. 5 million 5. 5 million 5. Here we go. What do we do? 5.5 million. Here we go. At 5.5 million. And I'm going to close the door. At 5.5 million. All in, all done. 6 million. 6.5. 6 million here. You've got to be 6.5. You nearly had it. One more. You've got them for life. At 6 million here. Give me 6.5. Come on. At 6 million. I'll tell you what, sir. I'll do you a favor. 6,250. Give me one more. Good man. 6,250. At 6,250,000. Thank you. At 6,250,000. What do we do now? My man strong. My man strong. At 6,250,000. Are we done? Are we out? You can say goodbye if you want to. At 6,250,000. Here we go. All in, all done, and going for 6,250,000. Sold. Well done. Put your hands together. Give them a big hand. That was buy number 43. Buy number 43, 6.25 million Tanzanian shillings. Well done, sir. You're going to be very happy with him. Ladies and gentlemen, whilst we wait for the next lot to come in, why don't we put our hands together and say a big thank you to all of our organizers, and in particular all of our breeders who have put together such fantastic animals for you here today. A big, big round of applause for the breeders and the organizers, please. All right, here we go, folks. Lot number 11. This is a lot of 3 starter pack. 1 male and 2 females. We're just waiting for the Numzan to come through. All right, here we go. It's only a lot of 3. It's only 3. 2 females, 2 ewes, 1 male, 1 ram. 3 times. Wula wula. Mag oop asseblief. Is it at the back? We're bringing the ram now, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with us. Just bear with us, yeah. We're just waiting for the ram. He's on his way. Just bear with us here, ladies and gentlemen. Just having a little Sunday snooze. It's been a great pleasure to have PJ Butler with us, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Texas. I hope you all learned a lot from PJ. Very insightful individual. Talks a lot. Big round of applause for our guest speakers as well. Please, PJ, stand up. Thank you very much. Very, very, very informative. Very well-traveled and seasoned cattleman. What I think we'll do here, ladies and gentlemen, let's put lot number 12 in the ring next and we'll come back to lot number 11. What do we think? Does that work? Let's do that. Bring out lot number 12, please. Bear with us here, folks. We're just waiting for the balance here. This is lot number 12, 4 times Dorpers, so it's the Dorpers starter pack. We've got the ram in the ring, so he's listening, but now one of his wives is missing. There she is. Welcome, lady. All right, here we go. Lot number 12, 4 times Dorpers, so that's the Dorpers starter pack. 1 ram, 3 ewes. On behalf of Mr. Vol van Wyk, he's certainly turned out some wonderful, wonderful Dorpers for you here, ladies and gentlemen. So take a look at the ring and what do we say you to take away? All right, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. What about 3 million to go? 3 million. What about 3? What about 3? Thank you now to the 3 million. 3, 250. 3, 5, 3, 5. 3 million. 5 to the 3 million. 5 to the make it 750. Thank you now to the 3, 750. 4 million now to the 4 to the 4 million. 4, 5, 4, 5. 4 million 500 now to the 4 million 5. 4, 5, 5 million now. 5 million. 5 million now to the 5 million. 5 million. Here we go. What do we do? Make it 5, 5. At 5 million downstairs. At 5 million now to the 5 million. 5 million now to the 5 million. Give me one more. Come on. You want a small one again. At 5 million 250 for you. Thank you. At 5 250. What about 5 5? Thank you now to the 5 5. 5 million 5 5 750. Here we go. At 5 million 750. Make it 6. At 5 million 750. Make it 6. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you now to the 6 million. Here we go. At 6 million now. Here we go. What do we do? 6 250. Here we go. Thank you now to the 6 250. At 6 million 250. It's against you. It's this side. Give me one more. At 6 million 250. Make it 6 5. At 6 million 250. 163. 6-3. That's fine. All the time in the world for you, good sir. At 6 million 3. Make it 6 4. 6 4. Thank you now. At 6 million 4. 6 million 4. 6 million 4. Make it 6 5. At 6 million 4. 6 million 4. 6 million 4. 6 million 4. At 6 million 4. You make it 6 5. At 6 5. Thank you. 6 6. Here we go. 6 million 6. At 6.6 million. At 6 6. Make it 6 7. I promise you they're worth it. 6 7. Thank you. 6 8. 6 8. It's against you. 6 8. Make it 6 9. 6 million 8. Here we go. What do we do? 6.8 million. Here we go. To the 6 million 8. 6 million 8. Make it 6 9. At 6.8 million now. To the 6 million 8. To the 6.8 million. Make it 6 9. Come on, come on, come on. At 6.8 million now. Make it 6 9. 6.8. Left-handed. Here we go. Then I sell. At 6.8. All in. All done. And going for 6.8 million. Sold 6.8 million buys. Very well bought indeed. That's buyer number 43. 46, sorry. Buyer number 46. That was lot number 12, just be sure. Alright folks, so that was lot number 12. We're now coming back to lot number 11, the Boer goats. Jamani, tuko vizuri? Mambo yanaenda vizuri, au sio?
Haya.
All right, here we go. Lot number 11, the ring, folks. Here we go. What do we do? This is the Boer Goat starter pack. We've got 1 ram and 2 females. 2 ewes, 1 ram, the Boer Goats. All right, same seller here. Sorry, this is super game dealers this time round. But again, Namibian quality coming through all the way to Tanzania for you here. All right, here we go. What do we do here? My magic number, 3 million. What do we do? Take it away. 3 million. Take it out. A bit not 3, a bit not 2, 50 now, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, 50 now, 4, a bit not 4, 5. At 4 million, 5, a bit not 4 million, 5, make it 5. At 5 million now, a bit not 5, 5 million, 5, a bit not 5, now 6 million, 6, 5, 7 million now. At 7 million, bit make it 7, 5, come on. At 7 million now, a bit not 7 million now, a bit not 7 million now, a bit not 7 million up top. At 7 million now, make it 7, 5, come on, wake up, let's go. At 7 million, one more for you, sir. At 7 million now, a bit not 7 million now, a bit not 7 million now. That's a hell of a ram. That's a hell of a ram. I promise you, you won't find much better. At 7 million, 7, 5, what do we do? A bit not 7, 5, thank you now. At 7, 5, a bit not 5, 7 million, 5, a bit not 7 million, 5, a bit not 7 million, 5. Here we go. What do we do? A bit not 7 million, 5. At 7 million, 5, who wants more? At 7 million, 5, 7 million, 5. I'll do a small one up top of it helps. 7,750. At 7.5. I like your hat, by the way. Very nice. At 7,500,000. At 7,500,000. At 7,500,000 are we done? At 7.5 million, then I sell. All in, all done, and going for 7.5 million. Sold 7.5 million so far. I would think the buy of the day. Buy number 46. So that was lot number 11. Lot number 12 we have done. That was the Daubers. So now we're moving along to lot number 13. To all our online bidders, of which there are several, again a big welcome to you. We've got a lot of lots to get through today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lot of lots to get through, so please make sure you bid up bid quick. There is some very spirited bidding from our Tanzanian conglomerate here on site. So for all of you online bidders around the African continent and around the world, if you want them, you better bid, because I tell you, we want them here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we've also been informed that some people don't understand the English numbers, so no problem. What we'll do is we'll carry on auctioning as I have been auctioning, and as we get towards the lot, we'll mention where we stand on those numbers in Swahili, so you know where we are, and then if you want a bit more, obviously you can. But I'll carry on from the start till as we get to the end, and then the guide will inform you where we stand in Swahili.
Jamani, tumepata maoni yenu kwamba kuna wengine wanataka tutumie lugha ya Kiswahili kwenye akishafika kwenye namba za juu ambazo sasa tumefika kwenye bei gani. Nasema nini kwa kuto kulizingatia hilo?
Again, to get loaded into the holding pens. So just patiently bear with us, please. We do thank you for your patience and support.
Jamani, mvumilie kidogo, tunasogeza mbuzi na kondoo zingine kutoka huko chini zinakuja kuingia hapo ili tuendelee. Asanteni kwa uvumilivu wenu. Mzee wetu amesema yeye amekuja kununua ng'ombe leo, lakini kwa niaba yake anawasalimia sana na amekuja hapa kama mnavyoona kutupa heshima kubwa sana. Kwa hiyo asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais Mstaafu Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete kwa kuja kujumuika na sisi leo. Asante sana. Wakati tunasubiria, ningependa mbele ya mheshimiwa wetu ni watambue watu wawili watatu japo hata wampungie mkono. Martinique. Aiden, Martinique, please stand so that I can point out to the Honorable retired President of Tanzania, Honorable Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete. Mheshimiwa Martinique did a lot of work to put together the Namibian team and has been instrumental in putting all this together, the online setup. So, and PJ, please, I think it's somebody that has also been very instrumental in explaining to the Tanzanian community about the different bulls that are here. He's held a very informative seminar today. And if he doesn't mind, I will tell people a little bit more about who he is. PJ, unless you want to do that and introduce yourself. Well, PJ has given us a huge honor with his presence. He is born in South Africa and then has done a lot of his work also in the US with Brahman breeding, but currently he's the founder, Martinique, if I'm not mistaken, for the World Champion Bull, the competition. He was a judge for the one last year, correct? Champion of the world. The organizer, even more than the judge, he's the organizer of the Champion of the World competition that happens every year, which puts together bulls from across the world. But he is also the first person to judge cattle in 6 different continents. Very impressive, and thank you for coming to join us, PJ. But Pia Kikwete, we've got our friends from Kenya, Wargas, Moguni, Opejita, Tango Mouse, Kifuku. So we've been supported greatly by our neighbors and surrounding nations. So we thank them all for their support. The Sigi not only bringing cattle but also helping with everything. He's been everywhere, sir. Thank you so much for your work.
Well done, team.
All the numbers you see, all the hard work this morning. getting the animals. Leroux is in there with his goats and sheep. You know, he's the president of the Namibian Doper Society, but he's in there. And namba niseme kitu kwa vijana wengine, mnayemwona ndani anapambana na kondoo huyo ni raisi wa shirika la Dopa la Namibia. Kwa hiyo tuone tu, kazi haina mwisho, haina kuchagua kazi. Ni mwenye hizo kondoo, lakini kaingia zizini huko anaparangana nazo. Kwa hiyo tujaribu kwa tunaiga mifano ya hivyo.
Thank you very much indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 13 up next. Here we go. Gala Goat starter pack. All right, here we go. What do we do here? 1 male, 3 females. That's the ram and 3 ewes. On account of Mbogo Ranchers Company Limited, ladies and gentlemen, our gracious hosts present these Gala Goats starter pack for us. And what do we say? Let's take it away. Come on. What do we do? All right, here we go. What about 1 million shillings go? Come on, what do we do? What about 1 million, bid be 1 million now. Thank you now, but now 1 million bid. I'm at 1 million now. That was a bid. 1,250, thank you now. 1,500 at 1,750 now. At 2 million now, but not 2, but not 2, but not 2 million now, but not 2 million, but not 2 million. Here we go, make it 2,250, thank you now. At 2 million 250, here we go, but not 2 million 250, thank you now, but not 2 million 250. At 2 million 250 now, but not 2 million 250, 25, thank you now, Meerkat. Welcome to the show. At 2,750, it's against you online. At 2,750 now, but not 2,750, but not 2 million 750 now, but not 2 million 750. At 3 million, thank you. At 3,250 was that online. At 3 million on the floor. At 3 million on the floor, thank you now, but not 3, but not 3 million now, but not 3, but not 3. At 3 million bid, I'm bid 3 million now. At 3 million now, but not 3 million now, but not 3 million now, but not 3 million bid, I'm bid 3 million now. At 3, sorry. Sorry, let's just be sure, I took it off online wrong. It's on the floor at 2,750,000. At 2,750,000. I don't know if you just want to knock that in Swahili. 2,750,000 left-handed.
Milioni 2,750,000 zimefika hizi sasa hivi. Kuna mtu yote anataka kuongeza? Milioni 2,750,000.
2,750,000. At 2,750,000, now 3, thank you now. At 3 million now, but not 3 million bid. Yeah, 3 million. 3,250 online. 3,250 online. At 3,250. At 3,250,000 online, here we go. I'm at 3,250 online, here we go. What do we do? Little bit of 3,250,000, here we go. Little bit of 3,250,000. At 3,250,000, what about 3,500? At 3,250,000 online with Meerkat. At 3,250,000, thank you now. Little bit of 3,250,000, here we go. Little bit of 3,250,000, all in and done. At 3,250,000, 3,500, you blood, thank you now. At 3,500,000, I'm at 3,500,000. At 3,500,000, little bit of 3,500,000, little bit of 3,500,000, little bit of 3,500,000, I'm at 3,500,000. At 3,500,000, give me one more, come on, what do we do? At 3,500,000, what do we do online? Talk to me. At 3,500,000 on the floor, it's against you online. I don't know where you're sitting in Africa, but if you want them, you better put your finger on the button. At 3,500,000, I'm at 3,500,000, but not 3,500,000 on the floor. Tanzania want them. At 3,500,000, it's a hot, heated race. At 3,500,000, what do we do? Here we go. At 3,500,000, all in and done. Then I sell left-handed for 3.5 million. Oh, 3.5 million buys. Buy number 15. Thank you very much indeed. Very, very, very well bought. I wish you all the happiness with it. We've got some Kalahari Reds coming up next, folks. Super Game Dealers present 4 Kalahari Red starter pack. Of course, the starter pack, 1 ram, 3 ewes. A great way to get into the game. Presented here by Super Game Breeders. PJ, you're being very quiet. All right, here we go. What do we do? Lot number 14 in the ring, and what do we say? And take it away. A strong-bodied ram with some lovely, lovely ewes here, ladies and gentlemen. What do we do? Come on, come on, come on. Magic number started off at 3 million. What do we do? What about 3 million to go? At 3 million, what do we 3? What about 3 million to go? Give me 3 million. Thank you. At 3 million, 3,250. At 3,250, 3,5. 3,5. Thank you. Now it'll be about 3 million 5. At 3 million 5 with you. 3,5. At 3,750. At 3,750. Now it'll be about 3 million 750. What do we do? 3,750. Give me one more. At 4 million here, you got to be 4,250. At 4 million here, at 4 million here, 4,250. Thank you now. At 4 million 5, 4 million 5, a little bit 4,750. At 4 million 750, bid be 5. What do we do? 4 million 750 with buy number 9. At 4 million 750 now, a little bit 4 million 750 bid. At 4 million 750, make it 5. I've been helping you all day. Come on, 5 million now. Thank you. At 5,250, 5 million 5. At 5 million 5, here we go. 5 million 5. At 5 million 5, I tell you, he wants them. At 5 million there, 5 million 5, 5 million 5, 5, 750, 6 million now. At 6 million 250, at 6 million 250, here we go. At 6 million 250 now, not 6 million 250. Thank you now, not 6 million 250. At 6 million 250 with buyer number 9. At 6 million 250, here we go. Not 665. Sorry, small one. 563, 63, at 6 million 3, 64, at 6 million 4, 65, 65, 66, 6 million 6, yeah, 6 million 6 with buy number 9, you got to be 7, at 6.6, 6 million 600, 67, 67, thank you, at 6.7, go 8, at 6 million 7, 6.8, thank you, 6.8, 6.9, 6 million 9, not 6 million 9, make it 7, come on, at 6 million 9, here we go, up top, 7 million, thank you, at 7 million now, not 7 million now, not 7 million, here we go, not 7, 7, 1, 7, 1, not 7, 1, not 7, 1, 7 million 100 now, not 7, 1, keep smiling, at 7.1, we're having fun, at 7.1 million, 7, 2, not 2, not 7, 3, 7, 3, not 7, 3 up top, at 7, 3, 7, 3, gotta be 4, at 7.3 million now, not 7.3 million, here we go, 7.3, the man in the stripy shirt, but don't look at him, look at me and give me one more, at 7.3, come on, come on, come on, at 7.3, here we go, make it 4, 7.3, at 7 million 300, 7.4, not 7.4, maybe 5, at 7.5, 7.5, he's back, he wants them, at 7.5, 7.5, 5, 7.5, 5, 7.5, are we out, at 7.5 million up top, one more, are you sure? 7.6, 7.6, you've got him on the ropes, you've got him on the ropes, 7.6, make it 7.7, at 7.6 million, at 7.6 million, make it 7.7, we're begging and pleading, please, 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 at 7.6 million now, but what about 7? At 7.6 million, and I'm going to close it all in, all done, at 7.6 million, downstairs,
Milioni 7 na laki sita jamani.
sold for 7.6 million. Sold 7.6 buys. Buyer number 9.
Jamani, kwanza sio kwa lazima ni muombe samahani. Your Excellency, High Commissioner of Namibia, you're sitting like a buyer. I didn't see you there. His Excellency Mr. Levius Tobias is also here, Honorable former President. Kikwete, kuna mgeni wetu pia na ningependa nimtambue, amekuja kutusupport Mheshimiwa Balozi wa Namibia, amekaa kama mnunuzi kabisa. Kwa hiyo asante sana kwa support yako Mheshimiwa.
All right, folks. Lot number 15 coming in next. They've been selling well all day, the meat masters. And I can understand why. Fantastic quality coming through here from stud game dealers. Lot number 15 coming into the ring next. Again, it's the Meat Masters starter pack. 4 individuals comprised of 1 ram, 3 ewes. That's 1 male, 3 females. We're just waiting for the ram to come in.
Jamani, hawa kondoo kama unachanganya na kondoo wa Kimasai wale wekundu, yani unatoa kitu cha maana kabisa kabisa. Lazima nijaribu nitoe kidogo niwaelezee zaidi, kwa sababu wanastahimili vizuri. Na mzee Mark, watu wanasema katika kondoo tamu wamekula kwa mzee Mark, kwa hiyo anafanya hicho hicho. Au sio Mark? Crossing the meat master and Masai Reds. Amesema it's the best cross ever. Kwa hiyo Masai jamani, najua majiki mnayo, unakuwa umepata majiki wa kuendelea kukuzalishia mbegu bora, lakini na dume huyo anafanya kazi pia kwenye majiki yako ya wale wekundu wa Kimasai.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 15 up next. The Meat Master Starter Pack. 1 male, 3 females. You've heard, how well they do. All right, here we go. What do we do here from Super Game Dealers? Here we go. Super Game Dealers, rather. What do we do? Lot number 15 in the ring and take it away. What about 3 million now? Thank you now. At 3 million now. But not 3, not 3, 3, 250, 3, 5, 750 now. 4 million now. But not 4, 250, 4, 250 now. But not 4 million 250. At 4 million with buy number 67. At 4 million 250 now. But not 4 million 250. Make it 4, 5, 4, 5. What do we 4, 5? At 4 million 250 with you. At 4 million 250, 4, 5. This side at 4 million 5, 4, 750, 5 million now, 5 million, 5, 5, at 5, 5, thank you, 6 million now, at 6 million, 6, 5, 7 million, at 7 million now, I'm with 7 million now, but not 7, 5, 7, 5, but not 7 million 5, 7, 5, but not 7, 5, at 7, 5, 7, 5, 7 million 500,000 now, but not 7 million 5, at 7 million 5, but not 7 million 5, but not 7 million 5, here we go, what do we do, at 7.5 million, all in and done. At 7 point, no more for you online. Thank you. 8 million now, but no 8. 8 million now, but no 8 online. With me, a cat. 8 million. Want to be 8.5? Is that a good to get? 8 million online. 8 million online. 8,250. 8,250,000 on the floor. At 8,250,000 left-handed. At 8,250,000 online, it's against you. At 8,250,000 on the floor, what do we do? Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Make it 8.5. At 8,250,000, here we go. No, 8,250,000. Thank you. Now, no, 8,250,000. At 8,250,000, all in, all done. Then I close. Left-handed we go for 8,250,000. Sold. By number 46. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 16 coming into the ring next. On account of Super Game Dealers, we have 4 Fun starter pack here, 1 ram, 3 females, so that's 1 ram, 3 ewes. They're the first offering today of the Fun Royers. And beautifully presented here today for you by Stud Game Breeders. All right, folks, here we go. Come on, what do we do here? Let's have a bit of fun, surely. Lot number 60 in the ring, the Fun Royers, and here we go. What do we do? 3 million to go. Come on, 3 million, take it away. What are you waving? Ordering a drink? That's an expensive drink if you are. At 3 million now, not 3 million, who do we 3? What do we 3? Take it away, not 3, what do we 3? Thank you now, not 3. At 3 million, but not 3 million now, not 3 million bid. I'm at 3,250. At 3,250,000 now, not 3,250 bid. I'm at 3,250. Here we go. What do we do? At 3,250, 3, 5, 3, 5, not 3, 5, 3 million. 500,000 now 3,500,000. At 3,500,000 now, now 3,500,000, make it 750. At 3,500,000, what do we do? Take it away. 3,500,000 now, now 3,500,000. At 3,500,000 now 3,750, 3,750 on the floor. At 3,750 on the floor, make it 4 million now, now 4,250. At 4,250,000, at 4,250,000, make it 4,500,000. At 4,250,000 now, now 4,250,000 now, now 4,250,000, make it 4,500,000. At 4,250,000, come on, what do we do? Take it away. 4,500,000, thank you now. At 4,500,000, 4,500,000, 4,500,000, here we go. 4,500,000 now, 4,750,000 online. At 4,750,000 now, 4,750,000, 4,750,000, come on. At 4,750,000, one more for you. At 4,750,000, make it 5. At 4,750,000, one more. Come on, give me one more. At 4,750,000 now, 4,750,000. I'm at 4,750,000 now, 4,750,000, 4,750,000, are we done? At 4,750,000, here we go, then I sell. At 4,750,000, all in, all done, then I sell, right-handed, here we go, you're going to come in for one more. At 4,750,000, is that a bid? At 4,750,000, is that 5? At 4,750,000, make it 5. Thank you. 5 million. 5 million. 5 million bid, what do we do online? At 5 million now, 5 million bid, 5,250. At 5,250,000. At 5,250,000 now, 5,250,000, 5,250,000. I promise you they worth it. Give me one more. Come on. At 5,250,000, make it 5,500,000. At 5,250,000, shake of the head means no. At 5,250,000, then I sell. Online we go, all in, all done, and going for 5,250,000. Sold online.
Sorry, hold. Can you take him out, right? Mark, hold. We're gonna do it one go.
What number you're on?
Yeah. Jamani, kabla tujaendelea na mbuzi, kwa heshima ya mstaafu wetu aliyokuwa Mheshimiwa Rais mstaafu Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, tutapitisha dume mmoja kutoka kwa Mark Taylor. Anatolewa huko, anakuja. Kwa tutapitisha dume la borani moja hapa, mzee ana ratiba imebana. Haya, basi tusimame, asije bro. Tuendelee. Haya, basi tuendelee na continue na mbuzi. Samahani, tunaendelea na mbuzi. Dume ameshafika, kwa hiyo ataendelea kuingia tu. Dume wa Mark Taylor. Kuna wengi mmemuulizia mitandaoni. Dume wa borani wa jamani.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first bull of the day, and what an absolute specimen it is to start off. Beautifully presented for you today by Warrior Stud. a name that has stood the test of time amongst Tanzanian breeders, obviously coming from Kenya. Famous stud name, not only recognized in Kenya and Tanzania, but throughout Africa. So wonderful bull to start off here, folks. From the established Warwick's Dam lines, prolific pedigree going back to old Peter line 1433, showing a lot of depth and width, well-balanced individual, will add beef to any herd certainly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a strong head on this individual. What do we do here to take it away? Come on, where are we going to bid? Oh, I would have thought we go nicely here, but you tell me. What about 5 million shillings to go? Thank you. Money on 5 million. At 5 million, not a bit on 5 million bid on, but 5 million, 5 million, 5 a bit on 6 million, 7 million, not a bit now 8 million bid, but now 8 million. At 8 million, not a bit now 8 million bid, but now 8 million now, 9 million, not a bit now 9, a bit now 9 now, 10, 11 now. At 12 million now, 13, 14 million, not a bit now 14 million, not a bit now 14 million now, 15 million, not a bit now 15 million bid. At 16 million, not a bit now 16, what do you do? At 17 million out of it, not 17 million bid, but not 17 million out of it, not 17 million bid. At 17 million now, make it 18. You want to say it in Swahili? At 17. Keep going, 17. 17 million now, 18 million, thank you now, now 18 million now, 18 up top, at 18 million now, 18 million now, what do we do online, you're awfully quiet, at 18 million now, now 18 million now, now 18 million now, now 18 million shillings, make it 19, come on, at 18 million now, at 18 million, now 18 million now, now 18 million, thank you now, 18 million, now 18 now, make it 19, what do we do, at 18 million now 18 million, now 18 million, are we done, at 18 million, anyone online, at 18 million, here we go. At 18 million, I've got good news up top, it might be coming your way. At 18 million, can I get an instruction? At 18 million, Mark, what do we do, Mark, give me an answer. At 18 million, here we go, now 18 million, now 18 million, here we go, now 18 million, now 18 million, thank you, I've got good news. And now it's his bid at 18 million, 18, your bid up top, 18 million, all in and done. At 18 million, and I sell, to the top of the ring we go, for 18 million shillings. Sold 18 million buys.
Hongera sana kaka yangu Mpuya bwana. Huyo pale mzee Mpuya anapambana sana kwa ajili ya sekta na amebadilika siku nyingi. Kwa hiyo hongera sana.
Buy a number. Buy a number there please. Your number. Lucky number 11. Very well bought indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to have to repeat this in Swahili, when I first started my auctioneering career 6 years ago, I reached out to Andrew Miller, who very graciously and generously extended his arm and took me under his wing. And from that day, I feel like I've been learning from the very best. It's an absolute pleasure to have him with me here today. He's been my role model and my tutor for the best part of 6 years now. And with your kind permission, and in the spirit of this first-time African experience, I would like to turn you loose with Mr. Andrew Miller on the microphone. He's probably the best auctioneer in South Africa, if not one of the best auctioneers in South Africa, one of the great auctioneers of his time. And it's an absolute privilege for me to introduce him to you here today to sell the next few lots.
Mzee wetu amekubali kutusalimu kidogo na kuaga kabla hajaondoka. Karibu sana mzee.
Habari ya saizi jamani. Mimi nilialikwa kuja kuona na nimeona. Nimeshangaa. Sasa mimi nimezoea ile minada yetu ya chama kweza ile. Lakini huu ndio mnada wa kisasa, kwa hiyo kwa kweli nimevutiwa sana na kupongeza sana na Widi na Mbogo kwa kuandaa kitu hiki, lakini nawashukuru sana wale wote ambao wamewasaidia katika hili. Kwa huu ni mwanzo mzuri, basi endeleeni kufanya hivi, na sisi na nyinyi mnaiweka Tanzania kwenye ramani ya shughuli hizi. What I was saying, I'm thinking Nawid, I'm thinking Mbogo, for thinking about organizing the auction this way. You know, we are used to the traditional auction. Yeah, that's why everybody was laughing when I mentioned it. Yes, but this is the way it is going to be done, the modern way. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining Mbogo. Thank you for joining Nawid, for showing the way on how it is supposed to be done the modern way. So please continue to work with Mbogo, continue to work with Tanzania. Yes, we have to get to better stages of development than what we are now. Thank you. The best of luck.
Asante sana Mzee Kikwete, nashukuru sana kushiriki na sisi leo. Tunaendelea na mnada, na atakaye nadi saizi mifugo kuanzia hii lot inaendelea, lot namba 17, ni mtu ambaye anaitwa Andrew Miller, ambaye amekuwa akinadi mifugo kwa zaidi ya miaka 44, na ndio aliyemfundisha kunadi mifugo kwa nanadi kabla ya saizi. So Andrew Miller, karibu sana. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mohammed. Great pleasure to be here, ladies and gentlemen, and let's give it up for Tom Hodgson, who's done an outstanding job up until now. Well done, Tommy. All right, so let's move on. We've got a starter pack here of 4, 3 females and a goat. So you've got the boar goat starter pack from the Seller Super Game Dealers. All right, folks, you've had a good look at how the auction has gone so far. So who's going to kick it off at this time? What about 4 or 5 million anywhere? 4 or 5 million to take it away. What about 3 million to go? Thank you. So they got 3 million bid. They got 3 million. Here we go. They got 3, 3 and 5, 5. They got 4 million, 4, 5, 5. They got 4, 5. 5 million, 5, 5 in the middle, number 73, 6 million bid. I got 6 million right at the top. Here we go, they got 6 million bid round the ring. Here we go, they got 6 million at the top now. 6, 5, 5, they got 6, 5 right at the top. It's your bid at 6, 5 right at the top. At 6, 5, 5, they got 6, 5, 7 million anywhere. 6, 5, 5, they got 6, 5, 5, they got 6, 5, 6, they got 6, 5, 6 million, 500. At 6 million, 500, 7 million bid. 7 million bid, come on, we got one more. What about 7, 5, 5, we got 7 million. Downstairs we go. At 7 million, here we go, we got 7 million. One more time. At 7 million, 5, 5, we got 7, 5. What do you do one more time? Here we go, we got 7, 5, 5, we got 7, 5. Here we go, we got 7 million, 500. At 7 million, 500, Aisha. 8 million bid, we got 8 million. Here we go on the phone, double drum, we got 8 million bid. 8 million on the phone, we got 8 million. Back again at 5, 5, we got 8, 5 at the top. 8, 5, 5, we got 8, 5, 5, we got 85, 5, we got 8 million, 500. 8 million, 5, 5, we got 8, 5. Round the ring, here we go, we got 8, 5, 5, we got 8, 5. Give me 9 million anywhere. 8, 6, Ziggy. Because he asked so nicely, we'll give it him. Thank you very much, Ziggy. At 8, 6 on bid. At 8 million, 600, then number now. Thanks, they got 8 million, 600. 8 million, 600, then number now. Thanks, they got 8, 8 anywhere. 8 million, 600, there we got 8, we got 8 million, 600, we got 8, 8. 8 million, 600, then number, are you sure? At 8 million, 600 around the ring. Here we got 8 million, 600,000. You want to interpret that? 8 million, 600.
Milioni 8,600,000 wamefika. Nani anaweza kuongeza chochote?
To the man in the checkered shirt right in the middle at 8,600,000. Give him a big round of applause at 8,600,000. Well done, sir. 8,600,000. And our number was our buy number.
Nani aliyofika milioni 8,600,000?
Number 35. You're going to take it behind it.
It's 013.
013. 13. All right, so there we go. Move on to the next parcel by number 18. All right, let's have the next parcel, chaps. Lot number 18 coming in. lot number 18, next one up. All right, waiting for them to come in. Lovely day here in Tanzania. It's been a pleasure to be here, Marvin. Thank you for having us.
It's an honor. It's an honor.
We've got 4 dopers, starter pack. 1 ram, 3 females. 3 ewes, 1 ram, 3 ewes. The next starter pack there. And that's from Valkenbeek. Our Namibian counterparts are selling here today. All right, there we go. Parcel of 4, 3 ewes and a ram. A lovely starter pack. All right, here we go. What do we bid? What about 5 million? 5 million to go. Thank you. 5 bid. 5 million bid on the money. Running here we go. But I got 5 million bid. Nobody got 5. Thank you. But I got 5. 6 million. 6.5. 65. 5. I got 6.5. 5. I got 6.5 in the middle. Here we go. But I got 6.5. 6 million. 5. 7 million. 7.5. 7.5. 5. I got 7.5 now. 7.5 right. And there we go. I got 7.5. 5. I got 7.5. 5. I got 7.5. 7 million. 500. Then I bid nothing. But I got 7 million. 5. I got 7. 750. A small one. He comes at 7.75. 5. I got 7 million. 750. I got 7 and 3/4 now. I got 7.